Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Gate City Blue Devil basketball on GCTV. Tonight, our Blue Devils will face the Indians of Wise. We're getting ready for the starting lineup.
At this time, we ask that you direct your attention to the floor for a special presentation.
Well, we're going to have a special presentation.
McMurray reached a milestone in his career, Tuesday night at Copeland, as he surpassed the 1,000 point mark.
So,
Well,
Jesse,
congratulations.
Surpassed the 1,000-point mark. To be honest with you, I would have thought he'd already surpassed the 1,000.
Well, I seen that in the paper this past week, and to tell you the truth, I had forgotten that. And I apologize, but congratulations, Jesse.
Absolutely.
And not only that, but he set the three-point scoring record here this past week.
Yeah, 13 in a game, and I don't know who previously held that record. I know.
I heard it was Stacey Irwin out of Twin Springs.
Well, and I know that in the single season,
The players and cheerleaders agreed that this accomplishment deserved the recognition of a great home crowd. They would now like to present Jesse with a few gifts for this occasion.
What are we going to have here?
well, I don't know, but I bet it won't be a new car.
No.
I bet he'd like for that to be.
Oh, yes.
But I believe the record he broke last year with threes in a single season.
Yes.
Mom and Dad come down.
And let's just pick up the audio from
Okay. The presentation.
When Jesse was in preschool, he loved a little book called Jessie Bear. So we wrote a little poem to go with Jessie Bear. Jessie Bear, what will you wear? What will you wear to practice? I get up early, I wear my sweats, I shoot and shoot through the nets. I guess they say I'm quick as a cat, some just call me a little gym rat. Jessie Bear, what will you wear? What will you wear to the game? I'll wear my jersey, the color of blue, with my numbers, 1 and 2. I'll wear my shorts to my knees, and I can still shoot those threes. I'll wear my shoes, blue and white. I hope our team wins tonight. Jessie Bear, where will you go? Where will you go to college? I haven't decided. It's to and fro. I'm still thinking. I just don't know.
But Jesse certainly deserving of everything he gets, and he's just a great young man. And the thing I think about Jesse, you watch him play, yeah, he's a good player, but he always has a smile on his face. He doesn't seem to ever be bothered by a great deal. And congratulations to him. But he'd be the first to tell you that just like any team sport, you don't get those accomplishments by yourself. You've got to have good teammates that help you get to that point. And Jesse certainly always commends his teammates. It's team before I with Jesse, and that's the way it should be.
He wears the royal blue and white very well.
But tonight, the Blue Devils entertain, as you said, the J.J. Kelly Indians. Kelly struggling a little bit on the season under head coach T.J. McAmis. Blue Devils defeated Kelly a few weeks ago at Kelly. And they look to do the same tonight, and they have to win. They have to keep pace.
They've got that ever-important game coming up a week from tonight.
Yeah, and that the thing is that game a week from tonight won't have much meaning if you don't win tonight. And Tuesday night. You have to win all those games. Powell Valley, you just have to expect is going to win their games and come in here unbeaten in the LPD next Friday night. And much like last night, when the Lady Devils went to J.J. Kelly to play, Kelly had to win that game on their home floor.
Yes, they did.
To create what will probably be a tie for the LPD and a playoff game somewhere later on. And they did defeat Gate City last night, so it'll be the boys' turn to take care of business this next couple of games and then return that favor to Powell Valley and avenge the loss at Powell Valley. And but bottom line is just that you've got to win every game.
Yes. And that final score last night was 44-39.
Yes, it was. So the Blue Devils control the tap. Jesse McMurray hits it over to Clark. Now back to McMurray, open for the three. How appropriate. Bang. Jesse McMurray for three, and it's 3-0. Shane Pearson for J.J. Kelly with it. Gets it over to Mullins. Pearson a transfer from Coburn. Pearson has the ball knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to the Indians. Other starters for Kelly, it's Chris Barger. 32, Keegan Bentley. And 14, Isaiah Coomer. So the Indians against full court pressure will get it in the backcourt to Pearson. Pearson will run the point. He'll be picked up by McMurray. Pearson has it across the timeline. Double stack. Here comes the screen for Pearson. Now get it back out front to Barger. Barger, right side. Guarded there by Estep. Now gets it back out to Coomer. Kelly will play a very structured type of offense. Coach McCamus played for longtime Coach Dave Bentley, and that's how Coach Bentley played the game. And I think Coach McCamus coaches a little like Coach Bentley did. Nate Clark for Gate City with it. Now gets it back to Estep. Right side, now Clark in the corner. Here's a shot for three, good. So 2 threes and attempted and 2 threes made by the Blue Devils. Pearson has it for the Indians across the mid-court line, guarded by McMurray. Drops the shoulder, and he'll have the offensive foul called on him as stepping in front was Mark Estep. Foul on Pearson will be his first. That'll be the team's first. So Gate City will have the ball. McMurray to throw it in. 6:18 to go first quarter, 6-0 Gate City. Nate Clark has it. Clark in the corner, it comes to Josh Kilgore. Kilgore puts it on the floor, gets it back to the foul line to Estep, drives down the right of the lane. His jumper up won't go, but he's fouled. Fouls on 15. Chris Mullins, his first, team second. Marquis Step at the line to shoot 2 for Gate City.
Everybody seems to be laid back here tonight.
We got a timeout on the floor by the Blue Devils. 6-0. They lead. We'll be back.
I'd like to congratulate some of our former Blue Devil football players signing this past week with Carson Newman. That'd be Will and Luke Humphreys, Zach Jones, and a player from last year, Danny Beasley.
All right, they join Isaiah Spivey, who's already down there.
Yes. And congratulations to those boys, young men, I should say.
Yeah, they.
I'm sure they'll do a fine job.
Well, they're going to a great program.
And they will get a good education.
Absolutely. That's the first and foremost.
Yes.
Free throw Estep, no good. Foul will be called on Josh Kilgore.
His first.
And that's the team's first. Exactly 6 minutes to go first quarter. 7-0 Gate City. Barger gets it over to Pearson. Pearson across the timeline with it. Really uses his forearm quite a bit. Pearson has it. What about a 5-second call? There's 6 or 7 or 8 seconds.
Yes.
Pearson with it. Circles head of the key between the rings. Left side Barger. Now back to Pearson. Pearson drives down the lane. His shot off the glass. Good. Shane Pearson.
7-2.
Kelly's first 2. He steps, drives in the lane, leaves it back to Clark. Head of the key for 3. Bang.
There it goes. 10-2.
Barger gets it to Mullins. Mullins has trouble with it. Now back to Barger, who hit it across the timeline, back to Pearson. Now Kelly will reset. Here comes the pick for Pearson. Humphreys jumps out. Now here's the double team. Clark will knock the pass out of bounds. Substitutions for the Blue Devils: Will Humphreys, Jamie Hackney, Logan Bateman, Tyler Parks.
Subbing early tonight.
Jesse McMurray remains on the floor of the starting 5. Barger to throw it in. Gets it in to Pearson. Swinging around to Mullins now. Here's pass into Barger. They're going to say Hackney shows him from behind.
Yes. That'll be his first foul.
In the lineup for Kelly, 22. That's Cody Bentley. He'll replace Keegan Bentley. Barger. Throw it in. Looks. And nobody came to him at all, did they? I mean, not one person. Here's a long pass in front court by McMurray to Bateman. Just overthrew him.
Just couldn't handle it. A little high. He was there.
And what do we have? 5-second turnover.
Yes.
So Gate City off a turnover, take possession. McMurray to throw it in. Gets it in the corner to Parks. Parks, here comes a double stack out front. McMurray for 3. Shot good.
13-2, Blue Devils.
4 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Barger, guarded by Bateman, has it in front court. And it'll be traveling as not coming up with it clean was Cody Bentley. Travel call, and it'll go to Gate City off a turnover. Tyler Parks for Gate City across the timeline. Parks gets it to McMurray. McMurray along the block to Humphreys. Shot up, offensive foul call on Will Humphreys.
His first.
Michael Rogers into the lineup for Jesse McMurray for the Blue Devils. Kelly with the ball, having trouble getting it in. Finally, Barger gets the inbounds pass. Barger will work it up the floor, guarded by Bateman. Barger has it right side, picks up his dribble, gets it back out to Pearson. Pearson circles left side with it. Now with it, Bentley. Cody Bentley has it. And he throws it away. Coming up with it, Logan Bateman. Bateman will drive all the way down, and he's fouled as he goes to the bucket.
31.
Logan will be shooting 2 for the Blue Devils.
Foul on Barger. He's first.
Free throw by Bateman, no good. Logan's second free throw up, and it 2's no good. Rebound pulled out of Mullins for the Indians.
Devils have a 13-2 lead.
Pearson with it. Off the screen, drives the baseline. Rogers cuts him off. Ball thrown away, stolen away by Parks, and he'll be held and fouled.
The 32. That will be on.
Keegan Bentley picks up the foul for the Indians.
His first.
Josh Kilgore back into the lineup for Gate City. So Tyler Parks brings it across the timeline. 13-2. Gate City leads. Rogers with it. Right corner now. Humphreys down low. Hackney. His shot up. No good. Rebound pulled out of there. Indians. Barger has it. Now back to Pearson. Pearson gets it right side to Barger. Tries to get inside. Ball tipped, thrown away by Hackney. I believe it was tipped by Humphreys. Hackney gets the pass in front court to Kilgore. Kilgore looks to take it in the lane. Instead gets it back to Hackney. Open for the three shot. Long. No good. Rebound. Will Humphreys fights for it. And Humphreys will pick up the foul.
The second.
Nate Clark and Jesse McMurray check back into the lineup for Gate City. So the Indians with it. Barger has it. Barger picks up his dribble, hounded by Kilgore. And he walks.
Yes, he does.
Luke Humphreys into the lineup for Gate City, placing Will Humphreys. Score remains 13-2, 2:12 to go here in the first quarter. Gate City on top.
Low scoring so far.
Yeah, for Kelly.
For Kelly, that's it.
Here's Jesse. He's open for the three shot short. Rebound Pearson. And McMurray, I guess, Jesse, reacting to a no foul call, will be hit with a technical foul.
Yes, he is.
Which will count as a personal foul. So, going to the line will be Shane Pearson. He'll be shooting 2. So, Mr. Rabbit Ears blows the whistle. He should have blown it when they about knocked Jesse down while he was shooting a 3.
Yes. That shot was good.
Makes the score 13-3. Pearson second is no good. So inside 2 minutes, 1:59 to go. First quarter, 13-3. Gate City lead. Pearson gets it in. Now Bentley back to Pearson. Pearson circles, head of the key now. Reverses direction. Gets it over to Barger. Barger drives, stops, spot 16-footer, no good. Rebound Kilgore for the Blue Devils. 3-on-2. Kilgore gets it to McMurray. McMurray stops, kicks it over to Hackney. Hackney's 12-footer, no good. Rebound Barger for the Indians. Gets it over to Pearson, back to Barger. And I'm guessing that Barger will bring it up the floor. And here's the pass thrown away by Clark. He'll have the easy bucket. Nate Clark has 8, and the Blue Devils lead 15-3. It had been a while since Gate City scored,
yes,
actually.
It has.
Barger has it in front court and takes it. Now backs it back out. Gets it over to Pearson. Pearson gets it right side to Barger. Now with it's Mullins, and what do we have?
Got a foul on
Luke Humphreys. Foul on Hack.
Yes.
Thought he held up 3 fingers twice.
I thought I was thinking 32. That's what we have over there.
Well, you just say no, you're wrong.
Well,
because most of the time I am, and I was that time. Hackney picks up his second. Pearson has it for the Indians. 45 seconds to go first quarter. We're going to have a foul call on Nate Clark.
That's his first.
And that'll be the 7th team foul on the Blue Devils. So the Indians will have Pearson going to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Sean Sayer in for the Indians and replace Keegan Bentley. Shane Pearson, 1-1, no good. Rebound Humphreys. Pearson the only player to score for the Indians, and that's only 3 points. Clark with it for the Blue Devils, gets it over to McMurray. McMurray puts it on the floor. Drives along the baseline. And they're going to call an offensive foul. This guy's got something up with Jesse.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
I can tell. The crowd knows it also.
Yeah. Yeah, somewhere at some point, for whatever reason, because I'm sorry, there's no offensive foul there. But anyway.
Kelly has the ball.
And that should be a walk. Well, okay.
Well.
So a turnover back to Gate City. This game is ugly. I just hope it don't get worse.
That's true.
Clark with it. Clark gets it into Parks. Now swinging around Luke Humphreys. Now with it out front, E-step back to Clark. 20 seconds to go. Gate City will hold it for the final shot of the quarter. Parks with it. Clark, 10 seconds. Nate will start to play. Clark will just stop and pop.
No good.
No good. Rebound pulled out there by Barker, and he'll go to mid-court, and that'll be it for the first quarter. Score after one, Gate City 15, J.J. Kelly 3.
Okay, we're back. Devils have the lead 15-3 here to start the second period.
On the floor, Michael Rogers, Josh Kilgore, Tyler Parks, Marquis Step, and Luke Humphreys. Kelly with it. Pearson has it out front, guarded by Parks. Pearson, somebody needs to remind that guy over there, every time Pearson touches the ball, his forearm clears out.
Yes.
Bentley has it. Bentley drives along the baseline. His running jumper no good. Rebound pulled out of there. Parks for the Blue Devils. Tyler rips a pass in front court. And he threw it between Rogers and E-step. It'll fall incomplete. Josh Kilgore will check out. Logan Bateman in for Gate City. Pearson now guarded. And see, there it goes again. What?
And again.
And again.
Yes.
Had his hand on his jersey that time, didn't he? But anyway, here's the baseline jumper up and good by Sean Sayer for Kelly.
15-5, Blue Devils.
Parks gets it over to Rogers. Walks. Yep. So it'll be a turnover to Kelly. Mullins to throw it in, does so to Pearson. Pearson will now be guarded by Bateman. Pearson gets it right side. That's Mullins back to Pearson. Pearson picks up his dribble and he steps out of bounds.
All back to the Devils.
So Gate City with it. Tyler Parks gets it to Rogers. Gets it into Humphreys. Left-handed half. Oh, good. Luke Humphreys with his first points.
17-5.
Mullins has it for the Indians. Picks up his dribble. Gets it over here to Pearson. Pearson looks, tries to get it, and does get it along the baseline to Bentley, and comes back to him. That's actually Sayer. Sayer needs help.
Yes, he does.
And there's Bentley with it. Indians having a tough time with Gate City's pressure.
Yes, they are.
That's just a fact. Pearson looks to take Bateman one-on-one, and he's fouled by Parks. I believe Parks is who they'll call it on. Yes.
That would be his first.
May I have your attention, please? Would Chad McMurray please report to the concession stand?
Let's see. Substitutions for Gate City. McMurray, Clark, and Hackney. .5:35 to go, first half, 17-5. Gate City leading. Kelly will have Shane Pearson. That's the line. Free throw good by Pearson. Pearson second. Also good.
17. It should be 7, and it is. Blue Devils with the lead.
Nate Clark back at the point now for Gate City. Gets it over here to McMurray. McMurray along the baseline to Will Humphreys. Will reverse layup. Good. And he's fouled.
He is fouled.
Will with his first points. He'll have a chance to complete the three-point play.
Be on number 50.
And the foul was on Matthew Hopkins.
His first. He's coming out.
Will Humphreys, free throw. Good. So Will completes the three-point play, makes it 20-7. 5:22 to go here in the first half. Barger across the timeline. Has it. Here comes the trap. And he gets it away to Coomer. Coomer has it out front. Gets it back to Barger. Tipped away by Bateman, and it'll belong to J.J. Kelly.
Oh, that was a dispute amongst referees here.
Well, Gate City's buddy called it one way, and
yes,
somebody stepped in to correct him.
Anyway, Blue Devils have the ball.
Yes, Nate Clark with it. Clark circles head of the key. Gets it right side to Humphreys, and I want to say he's fouled on the hold by Keegan Bentley.
His second.
So Jesse McMurray will inbounds. Kilgore in for Bateman for Gate City. Clark has it. Gets it to Kilgore. Back out up on top. McMurray. He'll launch a three shot. Won't go. Rebound tipped around. Coming out there with it, the Indians. That's Bentley. Gets it over to Barger. Barger across the timeline. Picks up his dribble and just throws it away. Clark ahead of the crowd. Drive shot no good. Foul called on Barger.
His second.
And that'll put the Blue Devils' Nate Clark at the line to shoot two. Clark with 8 first half points to lead Gate City in scoring. Free throw Clark, good.
21-7.
Clark ready for his second. It's on the way.
And it's 22-7, Blue Devils lead.
Pearson in backcourt. Here comes the trap. Pearson gives ground. That's never good. Still in backcourt. And that will be 10. Or more.
Yes.
But at least 10.
Give it the benefit of the doubt.
So on the turnover, Gate City will have it. Nate Clark with it. 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the first half. Clark gets it to McMurray. McMurray stops, pops a three shot.
And it goes. 25-7. Blue Devils lead.
Inside 4 minutes now to go first half. Bentley has it stolen away by Clark. It'll be the easy bucket for Clark. Good timeout, J.J. Kelly.
27-7.
27-7 the score. Gate City leads, and
I guess we better pay ourselves.
Better do it.
Sponsors for boys and girls basketball on GCTV are the Town of Gate City, Doherty Brothers Chevrolet, State Line Graphics, Weber City Drug, Farm Bureau Insurance, New People's Bank, Scott County Long Distance, Delegate Terry Kilgore, Carter Trent, Scott County Funeral Home, and Fairway Ford Volkswagen. And also, if you would like a copy of tonight's contest or any other contest produced by GCTV, call the Gate City High School office 386-7522. DVD copy for $25, VHS copy for $15. The proceeds from the sale of all copies go back into our production efforts. Thank you.
So the Indians with it. Trailing by 20. Bentley throws it away. Clark comes up with it, gets it to McMurray. McMurray has it. Gets it down low. Down to Kilgore from Humphrey. Shot good, but won't count. It's foul before the shot.
Who's that going to be, Mike? Number 12, Shane Pearson.
Pearson picks up the foul, his second, and Josh Kilgore will shoot 1 and 1, so that's the 7th team foul now.
That was an unbelievable pass right there. I don't see how he made that.
Well, it
nothing
just
but red shirts.
It got through there. That's why it was a good pass. Kilgore's free throw good. His first points. Parks in for Clark. Pretty good crowd here tonight.
Yes, it is. I'm impressed.
But it won't be near the crowd that'll be here next Friday.
Oh, no. Second shot good. 29-7, Blue Devils. Yeah, it'll be standing room only.
Yeah, that's without a doubt.
No doubt. He stepped out of bounds.
Yes, it is. Pearson steps out of bounds.
So everyone that comes to basketball, a week from tonight,
barring an upset.
Yes.
Powell Valley could stand one. Gate City can't stand one.
Yes.
They're probably not going to have one tonight. Humphreys is fouled by Hopkins. His second foul. Will Humphreys will shoot 2.
Yes, the Devils face the Raiders of J.I. Burton, I believe, Tuesday night, and they'll finish out their regular season right here a week from tonight with those Powell Valley Vikings, and we expect a tremendous contest.
Free throw by Humphreys is good.
Yeah, a get even contest is what I'll call it.
Well, it's a get even in the district contest. Yes. Again, you can't say that for sure. You have to take care of
business tonight and this coming Tuesday night.
And then it would set that up. That's right. Free throw again by Humphreys, good.
31-7.
Will has 5 points, 3:09 to go in the first half. Barger gets it over to Pearson. Pearson across the timeline, guarded by Parks. Now gets it left side to Barger. Barger picks up his dribble, back to Pearson. And here's Bentley almost going out of bounds. Gets it back into Pearson. Back to Bentley. Bentley drives, shoots, and misses. Rebound tip for him. Pulled out there Hackney for the Blue Devils. Get it ahead to McMurray. McMurray quickly in front court. Stops, pops a 3. Shot won't go. 3 times on the rim. Berger pulls it out of there on the rebound. Berger gets it to Pearson. And Pearson has it go off his...
Well, set it off Josh Kilgore. I don't believe that, but that's what they say.
Well, it happened that way. I'll tell you why. Because that guy in that striped shirt said it did. That's the only reason.
I didn't see it.
Pearson now guarded by Michael Rogers, who's checked in.
2 minutes to play here before the half.
Swinging around right side, that's Mullins. Kelly just can't get a shot. They've not had 6 or 7 shots at the bucket in the first half. Double dribble. They've certainly had less than 10 shots at the bucket in the first quarter, or first half. So the Devils leading 31-7, a minute 40 to go here in the first half. Has the ball. Kilgore brings it up. Kilgore drives all the way down, kind of uncontested. Shot up, won't go. Rebound, Josh. His putback, no good. He's fouled.
Number 12.
Pearson picks up the foul, and I believe that's his third.
Well, that's what I have as third.
I'm telling you right now, if he fouls out, they'll have trouble getting the ball up the floor.
No doubt.
Free throw, Kilgore, good.
32-7. They're going to take Pearson out.
Oh, they have to with 3 fouls.
Oh, yes, no doubt.
Can't pick up a fourth here. So Josh Kilgore with 3 points and make it 4. See,
33-7.
Free throw. Here's the ball stolen away by Estep, and had to throw it back in and did a good job. Just it went to an Indian. So here's the ball tipped away. Finally, Kelly comes up with it. Here driving along the baseline. Offensive foul will be called on the Indians. Good job there by Luke Humphrey. Stand in, take the charge. Foul will be on Chris Mullins.
The second.
The bucket, of course, won't count.
Score remains 33-7. Must have put a good coat of wax on this floor, but it's got a
shine to it.
Yeah, glare.
Parks has it for Gate City, gets it over to Kilgore. Kilgore puts it on the floor, gets it over to Estep, back to Rogers in the corner. Luke Humphries. He'll launch a 3, shot short. Rebound pulled out there by the Indians. Cody Bentley races in front court, gets it into the lane to Mullins. His turnaround jumper, no good. Tip coming out there with it. Rogers had a hand on it. And I think he's tackled.
Yes. He bit the dust.
Chris Mullins picks up the foul for Kelly, and Michael Rogers will walk to this end of the floor where he'll have a...
That will be Mullins' third foul.
Actually, it'll be a 2-shot. Yes, that's double bonus now.
We're under a minute to play here before the half.
In the first half. Free throw, Michael Rogers, good.
34-7.
Josh Kilgore out of the lineup. Marshall McMurray in for him. Free throw up.
Good.
No good. Rebound the Indians. Sager. Barger has it. 5-second count on.
Yes.
Oh. Where did he get that from?
I don't know. That's called on Estep. That will be his first. Moans and groans from the fans.
I'm just astonished. He was so excited to blow the whistle. When he blew the whistle, he jumped a foot off the floor to blow the whistle. Free throw by Barger, good.
34-8.
He did.
Oh.
Hope Charlie got that on film, man. Hey.
Did you get that, Charlie?
I hope he did.
Oh, he said he did.
Watch him. I mean, he jumped 6 inches off the floor when he blew his whistle. He was so excited.
34-9. 30 seconds to play before the half.
Parks gets it to Rogers. Back to Parks. Swing it around now. Luke Humphries between the rings with it. Gets it back to Parks.
They'll set up for one shot.
Rogers has it right side to Parks. Now to Luke Humphries. 10 seconds.
Yep.
Oh, we'll do it in stereo. Rogers 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Rogers drives, leaves it off for Parks. He'll launch a long 3, shot no good. And that'll be the end of the first half with the score, the Gate City Blue Devils 34, the J.J. Kelly Indians 9. touchment. All right, yeah, something like that.
Charlie's giving us the finger. We must be back on the air.
Well, that or something. Second half set to get underway. Gate City leading 34-9. And the Devils will have it. Here's the lob down low to Josh Kilgore. Kilgore steps out of bounds, I think.
Yes, he does.
So off the turnover, it'll go to Kelly. On the inbounds, it'll be Barker with it.